Alright, I know a lot of people have a lot to say about this movie, and so do I, so here we go. Today on the Bird Movie Guy looks at Prometheus, because you know what? I need to talk about this movie, and so what's gonna happen? That's cool. Brought to you by the Bird Movie Guy. Hi, the Bird Movie Guy, and yeah, just Prometheus. This movie has divided people. This movie has been made fun of by people. This movie has been talked about a lot, and I saw it in theater. And I gotta admit, I loved it in a lot of ways. Now, it's far from a perfect movie. And I'm just gonna go into a few of the things I loved about it and a few of the things I understand why it didn't work as well as it should have. Okay? Here's what I loved about it. The acting, for the most part. This cast is insane. Let's start with the man, and I'm talking about the man. Michael Fassbender, come on! This is one of his most amazing performances. He's just, like, as David, the android robot looking guy, he's spooky, brilliant, yet creepy, yet not, like, it's just, he does such an amazing job. It's just, he has so much range, and it's just, it really comes off in this. For a guy that doesn't have a lot of emotion or no emotion, it's like he shows a lot of range. And Michael Fassbender in this is just incredible. If you don't like him in this, I don't understand you as a person. The rest of the cast did a good job. Idris Elba was just awesome in his small part. Charlize Theron was fine. Like, the rest of the cast is fine. Like, there's not really bad acting. You got Naomi Rapace, and she's good for the most part. Stuff that's not good is not so much her fault. Guy Pearce was fine as the old guy. So, yeah, the cast is fine. Michael Fassbender's freaking awesome. Idris Elba's awesome because he's Idris Elba. But, okay, so there's the acting, for most part, works. Some of it's great. Most of it's very fine. The visuals. Oh, man, this is a beautiful movie. Like, if you can't, like, get past everything else, this movie looks stunning. It just looks great. It's filmed awesome. They did an amazing job doing that part. The special effects look great. The practical effects look great. Now, here's the problem. It's script. Like, Ridley Scott directed a really, really good movie. He just didn't have a script to go with that really, really good movie. The script, and here's the problem, if you may not know. It's two different scripts that are thrown together into one script. So it was written originally as an Aliens prequel. Completely Aliens prequel was written, like, and the guy who wrote that part of it wrote it note for note like an Aliens prequel. And it would have made more sense. And you're like, but it is an Aliens prequel. It is, and it's in the Alien universe. Look at it that way. But it's not exactly a prequel, per se. But it was supposed to be. But once you finish the script, Ridley Scott had the script pass off to another guy, and he was kind of really into this ancient astronaut, like humans were seeded by aliens thing, and he kind of thought that was a neat idea. So he gave it to another guy and said, can you put this in there? Because that wasn't in there. Originally, it was just about discovering a planet and finding it was an alien prequel. Straight up alien prequel. And so then they put all the ancient astronaut stuff in there. So if you think some of the stuff doesn't mesh well, you're right. And I totally agree with you. It doesn't. Because you had two different writers writing two different movies put into one movie. And some of the things work fine. Some of them can coexist. Okay. But some of them don't make any sense whatsoever. And that's where the problem is. So the problem with Prometheus is in the scripting. It's just, I would have preferred much more a straight up Aliens prequel. If you would have given me a straight up Aliens prequel with that cast, looking that good, no problem. We have no issues. We have a fantastic movie. But there's so many things that because they tried to mesh it didn't work. And yeah, so like and then there's okay. Let's talk about it. If a giant thing is falling behind you and it's rolling towards you, if you run 10 feet that way or 10 feet that way, you're fine. But if you run straight line, you're going to die. And I totally agree. That's the dumbest thing ever. And I don't understand why they, like, I don't know. Maybe they were like, let's make an internet meme. Because, like, people have made fun of this forever. It's the Prometheus school of running away from things. Let's run away in a straight line where it's going to hit me. And, you know, I understand. I totally agree. It's like, you know, I'm not even a fast runner. So there's no way I'd try and run the giant, like, I'd run 20 feet that way and be like, wow, it's going to fall. You know, it was like, that's incredible. What are you going to do? It is what it is. It's just, I'm a big fan of this movie. I like this movie a lot. I take all its faults, and I agree, there's a bunch of them, and I would love to hear what you think their faults are. But I can take all those faults, but still take all the goodness in this movie, particularly the beauty of it, the cinematography of it, the practicalness of it, and Michael Fassbender. It's like Michael Fassbender is just freaking awesome. So I take all that stuff and I appreciate the movie for what it is and not for what it wasn't and what it could have been and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, like I like Prometheus a lot. I give Prometheus 4 beards out of 5 for what it is. It could have been 5 beards out of 5 if they would have just done an Aliens prequel. Or maybe it could have been less if they would have just done the ancient astronaut stuff. I don't know. But with the cast and everything I just like Ridley Scott's direction. I enjoyed the movie still. I watched it again a little while ago and I thought I got to talk about it. So here I am. Here you are if you're still listening. Tell me, what do you think about Prometheus? Because I like I said, I love it. What's the word? I love it. I love it despite its faults. And it's just, I know it's got them, but it's also got some awesomeness. And people tend to overlook that awesomeness completely because of those faults. And I'm just a little tired of that. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. And until next time, stay bearded. You've been watching the Bearded Movie Guy talk about Prometheus. Yeah, this movie gets too much hate. It deserves some, but not so much. And plus, Michael Fassbender, Idris Elba. Come on, people. Yeah. Anyways, subscribe and tell your friends. And as always, YouTube safely.